Our final National Philanthropy Day award is the Trailblazer Award. This award was inaugurated 3 years ago with Doris Heiser as being our first awardee. Doris, to me, has always been the godmother of fundraisers here in the Milwaukee area. And if Doris is the godmother, our honoree today is the matchmaker. So I thought about this and I decided, why not? So we're going to do a little participation here. If you are a donor that found an agency to give to because of Marybeth, please rise. If you are one of those agencies who received funding because Marybeth brought you a donor, please rise. If you are a fundraiser who got a job because Marybeth led you to an agency, please rise. And if you are an agency who received a great candidate because of Marybeth, please rise. It is my great honor and privilege to introduce Marybeth Budisch.
Thank you, Jim, I think. And thank you to the AFP board for nominating me for this Trailblazer Award. Never in a million years did I think that I would receive this award, especially after Doris, because I'm usually the one that gets lost on the trail. Doris, how many times have we gotten lost on trips? But I have the great privilege of working beside many of you as we have blazed the trail together for many organizations and individuals throughout our community. Congratulations to my fellow awardees, and thank you for all you do for our community. Stephanie and Autumn, where are you? I can't wait to see what you're doing in 50 years. There are so many people to thank here today. Please know how much I appreciate every single one of you, but I don't want to forget anyone, and that's easy to do at my age. Mark Sablejack, Karen Spahn, Doris Heiser, you can relate. But one special thanks has to go to the amazing Doris Heiser. The first recipient of this award, I am honored to follow on your trail. You have been a mentor, a role model, a boss, and most importantly, my friend. Today, I want to read a short story that articulates much more eloquently than I could my beliefs about the work we are so privileged to do. So here it is. Years ago, I had lunch with a colleague. We had a lovely time getting to know one another. He had many interesting things to say, but one really stuck with me, and I think you'll like it too. He explained that in fundraising, there are two kinds of people. There are magicians and there are farmers. Magicians arrive in a flash of light. They have people oohing and eyeing. They claim to perform miracles. They use misdirection, fun, and tricks. Everyone loves a magic show. Then there are the farmers. It's pretty boring to watch them. Lots of the same thing, over and over. It's hard to tell one day from the other whether they're making progress. Worse, they may even ask people to jump in and do a little bit of help from time to time. After a lot of hard work, the farmer serves up a bounty, a cornucopia, a Thanksgiving dinner, and the well-tended fields will yield again. So which are you? Some of the most important work we do on a daily basis is done so quietly. Think about the people who work with the database. But the less glamorous stuff matters. It matters a lot. Magicians disappear in a poof of smoke. There's nothing left but the glitter and an abandoned bunny. So be smart. Build for tomorrow. Think about the long term, especially when it comes to relationships. Be a farmer. P.S. The writer says, he points out that if we fundraising folks are going to use our own terminology like cultivate and steward, we must acknowledge that these words come from farming backgrounds. So that's the story. And here we are at the end of another year. It's a season when the days are darker and the fields appear to be sleeping, but we continue to tend the field, even during this quiet season. Let's remember to tend to each other as we do our donors, so that we can celebrate when the fields yield again. I've been blessed to do this work for a long time. It is our responsibility to tend to our donors and those relationships tenderly, thoughtfully, and daily. Be a farmer. Thank you.